From the first jet fighters to today's stealth aircraft, NATO's air power reflects the evolution of modern warfare. Across 7 decades, these aircraft shaped deterrence, dominance, and global reach. Let's begin with early jet and post-WWII formation era, 1945 to 1959. Gloucester Meteor. The Gloucester Meteor was Britain's first operational jet fighter and NATO's earliest jet defender. Entering service at the end of World War II, it used twin turbojet engines and simple armament. Though limited in combat, it gave NATO valuable experience in jet operations and air defense. Lockheed P-80 Shooting Star. The Lockheed P-80 Shooting Star was America's first true operational jet fighter. Designed during the final years of World War II, it emphasized speed and straight-wing stability. Its service helped NATO pilots transition from propeller aircraft to jet-powered air combat. North American F-86 Sabre. The F-86 Sabre became the symbol of early NATO air superiority. Introduced in the late 1940s, it combined swept wings, heavy armament, and excellent performance. Proven in the Korean War, it established NATO's dominance in jet-to-jet combat. Republic F-84 Thunderjet. The Republic F-84 Thunderjet was designed for strike missions rather than dogfighting. Entering service in the late 1940s, it could carry nuclear and conventional weapons deep into enemy territory. It became a backbone of NATO's early tactical strike capability. Hawker Hunter. The Hawker Hunter represented refined jet fighter design of the 1950s. Fast, agile, and reliable, it served across multiple NATO air forces. Its balanced performance made it one of the most successful early jet fighters in alliance service. English Electric Canberra. The English Electric Canberra was a jet bomber built for altitude and endurance. Introduced in the early 1950s, it could fly higher than most contemporary fighters. Its long service life in bombing and reconnaissance roles made it a key NATO asset for decades. Moving on to Cold War expansion era, 1960s. McDonnell Douglas F-4 Phantom II. The F-4 Phantom II was one of the most versatile fighters of the Cold War. Introduced in the early 1960s, it featured twin engines, heavy missile armament, and two-crew operation. Used widely across NATO, it served in air superiority, strike, and reconnaissance roles, becoming a true backbone of Alliance air power. Lockheed F-104 Starfighter. The Lockheed F-104 Starfighter was built for extreme speed and climb. Entering NATO service in the 1960s, it featured a powerful engine and razor-thin wings optimized for supersonic interception. Though demanding to fly, it gave NATO rapid reaction air defense capability during tense Cold War years. Dassault Mirage 3. The Dassault Mirage 3 introduced delta-wing supersonic performance to NATO forces. Designed in France, it emphasized speed, simplicity, and high-altitude interception. Its effectiveness and export success made it a key NATO fighter throughout the 1960s and beyond. Bassi Lightning. The BAC Lightning was Britain's dedicated supersonic interceptor. Entering service in the early 1960s, it featured unmatched climb rate and twin-stacked engines. Designed to counter high-speed bombers, it provided rapid homeland air defense during the height of Cold War tension. Boeing B-52 Stratofortress. The Boeing B-52 Stratofortress became the cornerstone of NATO's strategic deterrence. Introduced in the 1950s but dominant through the 1960s, it carried nuclear and conventional weapons over intercontinental distances. Its endurance and payload made it a powerful symbol of Cold War air power. Continuing with high performance in multi-role era, 1970s. General Dynamics F-16 Fighting Falcon. The F-16 Fighting Falcon was designed as a lightweight, highly agile fighter for modern air combat. Introduced in the mid-1970s, it featured fly-by-wire controls, a powerful engine, and excellent visibility. Used widely across NATO, it became one of the most successful multi-role fighters in history. McDonnell Douglas F-15 Eagle. The F-15 Eagle was built with one goal: absolute air dominance. Entering service in the 1970s, it combined twin engines, powerful radar, and heavy missile armament. Its unmatched combat record made it the backbone of NATO air superiority during the late Cold War. Panavia Tornado. The Panavia Tornado was a joint European strike aircraft developed for low-level penetration missions. Introduced in the mid-1970s, it featured variable sweep wings and terrain-following radar. Within NATO, it became essential for deep strike, reconnaissance, and nuclear delivery roles. Dassault Mirage F-1. The Mirage F-1 was France's transition fighter between early delta wing designs and modern multi-role aircraft. Entering service in the 1970s, it offered improved range, radar, and weapons flexibility. It served NATO forces in air defense and tactical strike roles. A-10 Thunderbolt II. The A-10 Thunderbolt II was designed specifically for close air support. Introduced in the late 1970s, it featured heavy armor, survivability, and the powerful GAU-8 cannon. Within NATO, it became unmatched in supporting ground forces against armored threats. F/A-18 Hornet. The F/A-18 Hornet was designed as a true multi-role fighter for both air combat and strike missions. Entering service in the early 1980s, it combined twin engines, advanced avionics, and carrier capability. Within NATO, it became a flexible frontline aircraft used from land bases and aircraft carriers alike. AV-8B Harrier II. The AV-8B Harrier II brought vertical and short takeoff capability to NATO air power. Introduced in the 1980s, it could operate from small bases and ships close to the battlefield. Its ability to provide rapid close air support made it unique among NATO combat aircraft. E-3 Sentry. The E-3 Sentry transformed how NATO fought wars in the air. Equipped with a rotating radar dome, it provided airborne early warning and command control. From the 1980s onward, it became the central nervous system of NATO air operations. C-130 Hercules. The C-130 Hercules was the backbone of NATO tactical airlift. Widely used during the 1980s, it could transport troops, vehicles, and supplies into rough and short airfields. Its versatility made it essential for both military and humanitarian missions. P-3 Orion. The P-3 Orion was NATO's primary maritime patrol and anti-submarine aircraft during the Cold War. Equipped with sensors, radar, and weapons, it protected sea lanes from submarine threats. Its long endurance made it vital for naval surveillance across the Atlantic. We arrive at post-Cold War transition era, 1990s. Eurofighter Typhoon. The Eurofighter Typhoon emerged from a joint European effort to replace Cold War fighters. Introduced in the 1990s, it combined advanced aerodynamics, powerful engines, and modern avionics. Designed for air superiority with multi-role capability, it symbolized NATO's shift toward cooperative, high-technology air power. Dassault Rafale. The Dassault Rafale was developed as France's independent answer to modern air combat needs. Entering service in the late 1990s, it featured advanced sensors, fly-by-wire controls, and true multi-role flexibility. Within NATO operations, it proved capable of air dominance, strike, and naval missions. JAS-39 Gripen. The JS-39 Gripen was designed for efficiency, flexibility, and modern networked warfare. Introduced in the 1990s, it emphasized low operating costs, short runway capability, and advanced avionics. It represented a new generation of lightweight fighters suited for post-Cold War NATO operations. B-1B Lancer. The B-1B Lancer transitioned from nuclear strike to conventional dominance after the Cold War. Entering NATO service with high speed and heavy payload capacity, it became a key long-range bomber. Its adaptability made it central to NATO power projection in the post-Cold War era. KC-135 Stratotanker. The KC-135 Stratotanker ensured NATO's global reach through aerial refueling. Though introduced earlier, it remained vital through the 1990s, enabling fighters and bombers to operate far from home bases. Its role quietly underpinned every major NATO air operation of the era. Transitioning to stealth and network-centric warfare era, 2000s to 2015, F-22 Raptor. The F-22 Raptor was the world's first operational fifth-generation stealth fighter. Entering service in the early 2000s, it combined stealth, supercruise, and extreme maneuverability. Designed for air dominance, it gave NATO unmatched control of the skies in the modern era. F-35 Lightning II. The F-35 Lightning II was built around stealth and networked warfare. Introduced in the 2010s, it integrated sensors, data sharing, and multi-role capability into a single platform. Used across NATO nations, it became the backbone of alliance air power in the digital battlefield. B-2 Spirit. The B-2 Spirit redefined strategic bombing through stealth. Entering service in the late 1990s but dominating the 2000s, it could penetrate the most advanced air defenses. Its ability to strike globally without detection made it a cornerstone of NATO deterrence. MQ-9 Reaper. The MQ-9 Reaper marked the rise of unmanned air warfare. Designed for surveillance and precision strike, it combined long endurance with real-time intelligence. During the 2000s, it became central to NATO counterterror and network-centric operations. C-17 Globemaster III. The C-17 Globemaster III enabled NATO's global mobility in the modern era. Entering service in the 2000s, it could rapidly transport troops, vehicles, and heavy cargo worldwide. Its flexibility made large-scale NATO operations possible at unprecedented speed. Onward to modern era and NATO joint programs. 2015 to present. A400M Atlas. The A400M Atlas was developed as a joint European solution for modern military airlift. Entering service in the mid-2000s, it bridges the gap between tactical and strategic transport. With advanced avionics and rough-field capability, it became a symbol of NATO's industrial and operational cooperation. KC-46 Pegasus. The KC-46 Pegasus represents the next generation of NATO aerial refueling. Introduced in the late 2010s, it combines tanker, cargo, and medical evacuation roles in one platform. Its modern systems ensure NATO aircraft can operate globally with extended range and endurance. P-8 Poseidon. The P-8 Poseidon is NATO's most advanced maritime patrol aircraft. Entering service in the 2010s, it uses jet speed, advanced sensors, and networked warfare systems. Designed to hunt submarines and monitor vast oceans, it safeguards NATO's sea lanes in the modern era. RQ-4 Global Hawk. The RQ-4 Global Hawk provides NATO with persistent high-altitude surveillance. Operating from the stratosphere, it can monitor entire regions for extended periods. Its intelligence capability represents the shift toward unmanned, data-driven air operations in modern warfare.